thinking cloud.
All right, I'll just try something, and we'll see if it works, and then I'll try something else next time, right? I won't die in one round, right?
Great.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna polymorph into a Triceratops, into a small poisonous snake,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go straight into that wound.
Okay, well, before that happens, you do take 4 points of acid damage from the
Okay.
stomach before you take the form, because that would be the top of the round. So, at which point you turn into a small poisonous snake, now floating amongst the acids and kind of like find your way along the surface. And you're heading towards the wound?
I'm going into the wound.
Okay, all right.
And I have a swim speed of 30.
Right, you do. Let me check.
Such an official thing. Out of the box.
But I don't know if it's swimming. It's
30.
more
This
squeezing.
through the acid, it's swimming. Once you get to the actual wound,
Yeah.
this is more squeezing, and that's going to be more of a
Electric
strength-based
eel.
element.
Electric.
So that being the case here, that a poisonous snake, I'm going to need you to go ahead and roll a strength check.
Sure,
to
man.
Push
He's a
against the
strong
wound.
snake.
Really?
Natural one.
No.
Which, just as a heads up, is a -4 to its strength. So that's technically a -3.
Even better.
That doesn't hit.
A 19.
Can't find it.
The inside of the stomach is not as well armored as outer parts of the body. A 19 would hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
What do I roll?
This would be. Oh no, you don't roll. It takes 1 piercing damage.
Guys, we knocked it down a point.
And it has to make a Constitution saving throw versus your
Ow.
poison. So that's an 8 plus 14
Jesus.
at a DC of 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't take any additional. Oh, it takes half damage. So go ahead and roll 2d4.
Oh boy.
7.
It takes 3 points of poison damage.
And it is considered grappled. Okay.
All right.
Plan A, cross it off the list.
Okay, now you go and stab again. This time it hits a dense part of muscle and does sink in enough, but not enough to really do any serious damage from the inside.
And there's air queefing in and out of this slug.
A little bit, yes. And like, it's about that wide. Like there's. Yes, there is.
Okay.
You staying there?
Yes,
That's
I
his middle
And I'll fucking cast Bigby's hand.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
So using that little pocket of air, you bring your hand up, you do your quick somatic components, shout out the phrase, and Bigby's hand appears and is currently being kind of squished between some of the walls of the stomach.
Yeah. Can he move at all?
Yeah.
While he's trying? Okay. I would like to fist the wound. Just kind of like, just jam it, just like find a finger and just kind of like, how you like that?
More fingering going.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Nope.
All right. So
This wound will never heal.
No.
wow, that's.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't know.
So as part of that.
Wow.
Oh,
So is would it be a forceful hand?
this would be a very forceful hand.
hand.
This would be the definition of Bigby's forceful hand.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Very bad touch.
12?
Total of 12?
Yes.
Okay. The finger pushes partway in and gets about halfway up to its second knuckle. And it is just chilling right there.
This is so embarrassing.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Blushing, man.
It's all about phrasing.
Wow.
Oh, and he still has. No, did I lost text? Didn't
You lost
I?
text, yeah.
You're doing great, Gerolo. Come on. Keep your head in the game.
14 points of damage.
14 points of
That's the
damage.
best reaction of all time. He just hissed at Mercer.
Okay. gun goes off. You look out, and as you punch through, you look down below you suddenly after you take a moment to look in, and you can see part of Vax emerging from the side of the dragon.
One arm.
And then the whole dragon and Vax just vanish.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wait, I see Grog?
You do see Grog dangling from a chain.
Oh, my
slowly
God.
pulling his way up towards the back.
I'm holding onto the hand.
You are now right there with Bigby's hand.
Oh my god.
30 seconds in.
Nice.
Are they all falling? Okay.
You guys,
I'm going.
Not me.
you guys now watch as suddenly Grog and Vax just go out of, Vax appears out of nowhere and is falling. Scanlan's being held aloft by Distant Bigby's hand, and Grog is arcing in the air. So at that point now, Grog, Vax, what are you guys doing as you're falling backward?
I take out a case of fancy wine and I am going to pull out actually a fancy robe, of which there are two, and pull it out. I'm going to drop the blood axe, and I'm going to grab both ends of the fancy robe and just make the shittiest parachute of all time.
Do you still have polymorph?
Yeah, concentration.
Fuck.
You need to
Yep. I mean, I can make Grog deaf so he won't hear us die.
That's useful.
That seems like a really good use of it.
Okay. I'm gonna drop Bigby's hand and polymorph Grog into an eagle.
Okay. So, as you look over at Scanlan, that big look of relief and thank you, he gives you a cursory look as the hand vanishes.
What? What?
I'm holding on to him.
He grabs you real fast, and suddenly, you have feathers! What the shit? And strangely,
Still have a beard.
Giant eagle.
become smarter. As giant eagles have an intelligence of 8.
Wait, come up with a plan.
It's a new day, baby.
It's all, his brain is just geometry.
You that good man?
It's like a
Son of a bitch.
beautiful mind moment in the middle of the sky. To see her surviving out here, both curious and honorable.
Chill.
Sorry.
Oh.
You're still an eagle. Grog, do you want to say something?
I will brandish my quarterstaff, my rune-covered quarterstaff, and try to hold this big creature.
She's holding this quarterstaff out towards him. It's visibly freaked out.
Down, bird.
All right. I'll drop the form. I'll drop the form.
Oh, thank you, God. Chill.
Grog,
What?
you?
Yeah, it's me. Right, I know you can't tell.
Kind of a blur.
Oh.
Sorry.
So you had to have been a part of this party for a reason. What's in your bag of tricks? What can you do
I smash things with my stick.
with your stick? Does
Yes.
like magic come out of your stick?
It is a magical staff.
Oh, well that's good.
Yeah, we could use more of those.
Is it a magical staff of dragon killing?
It will be if we get on with it.
Alright.
I like her too. We have to kill it now.
Yes, Grog,
it's
it's your
lair.
destiny. It's your destiny to fight the dragon, Grog.
Wait, what? 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 Was that
true?
Shale? Is that true?
No,
Hang
it's
on.
not true.
Everybody.
We've also dealt so much damage to it.
It's gonna be
Umbrasil is looking pretty rough.
I fisted through it.
He said looking pretty rough.
He said looking pretty rough. He said pretty rough.
That's because he's a liar and a bringer of death, and he is smiling at you while he does it.
I know.
What are we gonna do today with Chris Perkins? talk or go fucking kill a dragon?
Would you like a tour of Whitestone? It's really lovely this time.
Let's go.
I'm judging you.
Okay, well,
All right,
Grog,
so
she's right. It is your destiny.
how about this? Well,
Your tiny voice.
Shush, Willow.
What are you laughing at?
Jesus. This ain't gonna be good. Shale, would you like to lead the way?
Yes, now I may not survive this. I'm quite old, and I can only see about 30 feet ahead.
Well, then maybe.
maybe she doesn't lead the way. Maybe she
My sister should lead the way. You stick to Grog. Will you, Grandma?
Can you?
I whack him.
Wait, they don't get to dodge.
no.
Well, you're not very brave, are you? Invisible, hiding, afraid to show your face.
Good one.
Taunting.
Yes. Taunting. Taunt.
Oh, bollocks. Well, that will be a 9.
A 9. You hear slowly curling out from the darkness ahead of you. Bravery means nothing. Survival and victory mean everything.
Oh, shut up, you flying suitcase.
That's how you end a round. Pike, you're up.
Oh, it's something my grandma would say.
And two giant slamming sounds as feet have placed themselves right up front with Shale and Vex. Vex. Fuck.
Wow.
I have a lot to concentrate on. Shut up.
When I die, I'm coming back as a character named Vix.
And you can find another dungeon master.
17.
17. Yeah, you actually hopscotch up, leap over Percy, and get up on top next to her there.
Oh, Percy. Didn't
No.
notice your bald spot there.
Just grows in lighter.
Sure.
All right, that ends your turn, Scanlan.
Great. I'll take it.
It's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna guiding bolt him right up the butt.
What? You're in the position for it.
Yep.
All right, so what level are you casting Guiding Bolt?
Third.
Third level on Guiding Bolt. All right.
One more. Concho the dragon.
50 points.
So 50 points.
50 points of radiant damage
Right up the butt.
Up the butt.
right up Umbraseal's posterior. Suddenly, as Pike, still clutching onto the back of Grog, you reach and grab the symbol of Sarenrae, kind of, leaving your sword to the side of your sheath. Hold it forward, and as you do, you concentrate. A glowing beam of radiant energy shoots forward just as Shale knocks the backside of Umbraseal. The tail streaks overhead to hit Scanlan, leaves you a nice direct shot right at the dragon rump. Thump. There is a dull thump sound as Umbraseal sits straight up for a second as there's a burst of divine explosive energy right in the posterior. Looking back, there is now a shiny glow pulsing from the back of Umbraseal's body. The next attack has advantage against Umbraseal.
Amazing.
I turn to Shale and say, I don't normally do this, but I find you so attractive for an old lady.
Alright, take your D10 inspiration.
Focus on the dragon.
I can't with your eye, so beautiful, so twinkling the way it looks at me. I want you to hold me in your arm tonight. Hold me in your arm tonight.
Have you ever had sex?
It was just hanging there.
No!
It was just hanging there.
Yes, I've had sex, Shale. I have a daughter.
He says this as a giant big hand is just like side of a giant black dragon. That brings us to the top of the initiative round. Percy, it's your turn. Oh my god. Scanlan, you're up.
I will inspire Grog with a little ditty that I like to call Who let the grogs out? Who let the grogs out? And then I will.
I'm conflicted in giving that inspiration.
You need it.
Take it, it's fine.
Well, I can try a different one if you'd like.
No. Perfect.
18.
Plus necrotic.
Thank you. It's 22.
22. How do you want to do this?
What did the fucking necrotic do it?
As you stand there, Shale, watching the dragon fall as Grog Strongjaw, the once runt of the herd of storms, slams the blade over and over again into the dragon's head. A little part of you is a little jealous, and another part proud. And a little sad that this was not the time for you to lose your life in battle against a mighty dragon.
Shale.
Can you believe it?
Shale jumps into acid.
Walks in.
Just walks in.
Dissolves.
Keyleth drops elemental form and goes over to Vax and grabs him by the face and says,
You'd lean over for that.
He's a little boy.
It's like kissing a
On
child.
your knee,
Tiny little boy.
It's so.
lift him by the head.
He's like a little voodoo doll of them. Yeah. I'm not pygmy or anything. He's
Chucky. Just picture you're talking to
Keep
Chucky.
it going, Keyleth. Just mug down with him.
Maybe this should wait till later.
I tap him on the face. I say,
Does business with the lollipop.
so glad you're not dead. And then I walk away.
All right. Once we get to the mansion, Shale will bid the group farewell and head down to Western to let the rest of the herd know what's happened about the great triumph of the bearded king.
Yeah.
As you come down and
I'm killed by an owlbear.
ravaged and eaten horribly in the bramblewood, never to be seen again.
Nobody hears the tale of the bearded king.
The damper lands, better for raising children. Take a break from all this warring and go back to a simple life. Will you come with us, Shale?
Of course.
Good. We set out tomorrow. At dawn, we plan.
He's learned.